Well, we're inching you closer to game day. That's Sunday versus those Minnesota Vikings, don't you know, right here on Bear Essentials. And we can't get you closer to game day without opening that door to victory. And that's what Tom is here for.
Yes.
He's going to give us those keys to victory, your keys to the game. You have multiple.
Oh,
it's like a custodian's keychain. You have a whole bunch jangling around right there.
Yeah, I do.
What's
like
the first
Schneider
one?
from One Day at a Time.
I like that. You have a pack of squares rolled up in your sleeve there, just like that.
Right
Fixing everything. What do you have for us?
I have a formula for getting a victory in Minneapolis, there's no doubt. And I think offensively, it's got to start with pounding the rock. I was a little surprised they didn't come out and run it more against the Giants last week. I think they'll get back to doing that. I think it's just common sense. The Bears have the second best rushing attack in the National Football League, and the Vikings are 22nd. So why wouldn't we run the football? And as I said a little bit earlier, you take a little bit of the steam out of a pass rush by running the football right at them. So I think they get back to running the ball. It also takes a loud crowd out of the equation as well. So I think Ben will come back out running the football, and I think that will set some stuff up as you look at the stats. I mean, who would have ever thought after the first 3 or 4 games this season that they'd be averaging almost 150 rushing yards per game? As I said, second best. 5 yards or more is unheard of in the National Football League. Get after this Vikings team on the ground and then set up that play action. So I think that's an outstanding plan for them. As I said, I was a little surprised they didn't come out and run it more. I think they learned their lesson. They'll run the ball up in Minneapolis.
All right, you see,
sure.
Yards per game, second in the league. That looks pretty good, unlike Bonnie Franklin's apartment, because Schneider, he was always up there trying to fix something. It's unbelievable. But either way, we digress. Second key to the game. What do you have for us?
Canadian A, that's right.
Oh.
I wrote that down and then I forgot it.
Okay.
Theo Benedict is your left tackle. I think what Brian Flores will do is he will identify the weak link, and I think they'll come after him. And Ben knows that. So what Ben's going to do is actually provide a little bit of help. Maybe you chip with a tight end. Maybe you chip with a running back. Maybe you slant your protection to the left. But I think they'll find a way to help out Theo Benedict. He's been really good in the running game, not so much in the passing game. They've struggled a little bit with his pass protection, and that's not a great thing, especially coming from the blind side.
Why is that? Why are some guys better in one protection versus another?
I think it's just a skill set to begin with. I think it's a lack of experience. I think he's learning. I don't think he's awful at it, but I think there's no doubt that Brian Flores looks at the tape and says that's the guy we want to attack. So I think Ben will adjust to that. I think you have to continue to feed the rookies. There's no question the talent of Colston Loveland and Luther Burden, as you see last week, these guys collectively were targeted 7 times, 7 catches for 106 yards. Colston Loveland is a wide receiver.
You'd love to see that.
Body.
He's catching with his hands.
Fantastic.
Come on.
And this young man here has earned reps. He's a dynamic route runner. He's got top end speed. He's a 4.4 guy. He's good after the catch. I think you're going to see him. Zacchaeus had some drop problems, some drop issues in the last game against the Giants. I think he will be the direct beneficiary of some of those mistakes. I think Luther Burden will be out there and certainly will be able to contribute more up in Minneapolis.
A big Luther. It's all about the youth right there. But a guy like Roma Dunze, how can he also play a key role in this?
There's no doubt. I mean, Rome is a 1 in this league. I think Luther is a nice, compatible part. So I think that they've got a ton of weapons. Ben has said it's just a matter of trying to feed all of these mouths. I mean, one week you'll see Cole get some throws. The next week you'll see Loveland. Burden will get some throws. DJ will get his. But I think these 2 guys, these 2 rookies, they've earned the right to be targeted more frequently.
Yeah, it's all about the ability to go out there and spread the wealth for Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson in the Chicago Bears offense that's running the ball unbelievably. All right, next key. What do you have for us?
Well, we got to go to the defensive side of the ball. And I think what you have to do is you have to keep everything in front of you. I think it's the game plan that they used against the Dallas Cowboys. Make the quarterback go the length of the field. In that case, it was Dak. In this case, it's JJ. So you want to force JJ McCarthy to lead his team on 75, 80-yard drives and then believe that there may be some mistakes. 16 total giveaways for the Vikings so far this year. JJ's thrown 6 interceptions. He's fumbled twice. So I think what you have to do is force them to go the length of the field and then hope again that he may make some mistakes out there. You've got to also just make sure that Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, they don't get behind you, because his accuracy issues are glaring on tape at times. It only takes one to change the flow of a game.
That's right.
If JJ gives you a little stop and go and gets behind a cornerback, and this JJ is able to drop a dime on him, now you're looking at playing from a deficit. So I think you have to force them to go the length.
Okay, we see those numbers real quick. How discouraging is it when you, as a defense, can go out there and apply that pressure to the offense? When they get back in their huddle, what are they telling themselves?
Take care of the football.
Okay.
They got to take care of the football, and you got to continue to take the ball away. He has, like I said, he's had turnover issues. And this Bears defense, number one in takeaways, number one in interceptions. So there will be plays to be made. So I think this is a good matchup.
Okay.
Look, I respect the Vikings. They're 4-5. They find themselves in a must-win situation. But I feel better about this Bears team going to Minneapolis than I have in years.
Okay, make the theme inside of that Vikings huddle be protect the football, continue to cause damage and take the ball away from them, and good things will happen. We'll see if they're able to make it 7 wins in their last 8 ball games. And right around the corner before we send you into the weekend, it's time for us to take your pick. Tom, he's going to let you know how the Bears get it done. That and more. It's next.